Okay, so Dr. Neat. Well,
Dr.
I'm
Neat.
not sure I've ever called you that before. I'm curious why you sent me these videos. Can you tell me about them?
Sure. So I go to vet school in Iowa, and my best friend from vet school owns a sheep herd. And she sent me these videos in the middle of quarantine of her sheep herd because her sheep herd was having issues.
And what kind of issue? Can you tell from the picture, like, what the issues are? Like, when I look at this, I just see a bunch of sheep running around.
So
is there any information in here where you could use your expertise?
A good question. I look at this video, and this little guy right here is what we would call lame. He's showing deficits in his ambulation.
Huh.
If you look at all the other ones,
Oh, yeah.
you don't really see that. Which is why in this video he's a little separate from everyone else, and he's kind of like, he's not associated with a mother.
You can tell that.
There's a few things in this video that are pointers, for sure. He's definitely lame. I looked at this video and I knew which sheep was the sick sheep.
See, to me, he's walking, but...
Yeah. He's also a little bit thinner than all the other ones and smaller.
Wow.
And he has a rougher hair coat. These are hair sheep. They're not wool sheep, which means they're for meat, so you can kind of... it's easier to tell, I guess.
Wait. You eat these, or you get them for the sweaters?
You eat them.
Oh, okay. So you want them fat?
Yeah.
All right. So, what's the epilogue? Or did like that little guy die, or do you know?
So it was a long process, which we went through, and I can explain it all. Feel free to email me if you have any questions.
What was like the snapshot of it?
So basically, these sheep weren't getting a certain amount of nutrient, which made it so they had neurological deficits. And the next day,
like they didn't get their vitamin C or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't get their vitamin C.
Okay.
And the next day, 6 more started showing similar symptoms.
Oh.
So we started getting really worried.
So they thought it might be contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever think it was the virus?
No.
Okay.
No. But
do sheep get the virus?
They don't. They get a coronavirus, but it's a diarrhea thing.
Ah, different symptoms.
A different type of coronavirus,
okay.
Yeah. So, long story short, we gave them injections of the mineral that we think they were deficient in, and they all got better.
So even that little dude there, he won? He's alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
All right, till we eat him.
Till we eat him.
All right, good. Good. Thanks. So they live happily ever after.
They did.
Wow. All right. Thanks for sharing. When I look at these sheep videos, I couldn't help but think of a cool metaphor for me teaching you guys. And I'm the shepherd, and you guys are the sheep. And you guys are like moving in the right direction. But if somebody's lost, it would be really hard for me to find them. And if I had to count the sheep as they run around, that would be really hard. And if somebody was having a problem, that would be really hard for me to do. So when I thought about that, it actually sort of bummed me out, because I was thinking, I'm worried that my vlog approach is not making me a very good shepherd. So, but you know, when you analyze and criticize, that leads to innovation. So when I think about this some more, just a little background. I spend every Thursday taking attendance, and we're supposed to find each kid at least once, some sign of them. So that could be comments, it could be an Edmodo submission, but if I see that counts. And there's about a dozen kids that I have not had contact with yet, and those are like my lost sheep. And when I find one, it's great. Like, it's a great day. And an example is, I don't know all the nicknames for people online. And so somebody had a nickname that wasn't their real name, And I figured that out, and that was a found sheep. They weren't really lost. I just didn't know what their name was when they commented. It was some other name, and that made my day. So what if somebody needs help? Well, the format I have now with the vlog is I don't see you. You see me, I don't see you. And then we have contact through Edmodo, but that's, I don't see you. I can see the things you work on. And that's where this Discord thing comes in. So I'm looking to use this tool to help fix some of this concern I have about staying connected with you guys, and also, particularly though, being able to help kids that might have gotten stuck on something, or they're not sure what to do. And so that's a lead into, where did Discord come from? Hi everybody. So we're about ready to have an interview with Ethan, and we're going to look at him from Discord. There we go. Okay, so good. All right, so I'm going to ask you a quiz question. Are you ready, Ethan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. It's fill in the blank.
Okay.
I feel the need for blank.
Speed.
Whoa, very good. How long have you been using Discord in your life?
I think it's been around a year and a half.
Okay.
I'm not an OG to using Discord, but yeah.
You're not a what?
Oh wait, did we start recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh shoot.
It's okay. This is good.
I was zoning out. My bad.
What's an OG?
Original. I'm not an original user.
Okay, cool. Good to know the lingo. How do you use it?
How do you use it?
How do you use it? Like,
I use it for when I'm playing games with my friends, catching up with people.
So like socializing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. And what games do you play? What's your top game, favorite?
So far, it's been, I've recently gone into Valorant, and then the next one will be Overwatch. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So you recommended this to me unsolicited, and I'm wondering why?
Why?
Yeah, why did you suggest this? And like, was it in contrast to like Google Classroom or Zoom, or like where it was a bold thing? I think it was a great thing you did, and I'm really glad you did it. But I was just wondering what inspired you to suggest to me that we use this for our class.
Well, I thought Discord. Well, most students seem to be using Discord. I noticed that a lot of my friends have already started using it for communicating, so I thought it would be a great way for other people to hop in and share the same experience. Okay. And it's pretty user friendly too, and I thought it would be a great way to communicate with others, so we can form study groups on our own. And the neat thing with Discord is that you can see when people are online or not available. And so I saw that as an opportunity for us to, ask for help whenever we need it.
Cool.
Instead of having to go through like Google Classroom and then adding a class comment and waiting 30 minutes for a response.
Got it. Good. Do you have any concerns about Discord?
Any concern?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, we don't have Zoom bombing going on.
Yeah. Right. So it's you're and you've done a bunch of work. Can you say a little bit about what you've done for me to pull this off, like making the servers and stuff?
Well, first I walked you through the whole Discord process of how to join a voice call and text channel and all that. And then for the server, I made a basic server where it had a specific voice channel, text channel. It was all general. And once we got more people joining, we added roles so that we can distinguish who's who. So let's say like super, buffet, AP, and I think the rest is history.
Yeah, cool. So right now on my screen, I joined voice with you. Can you tell us what we're looking at? Like just what's happening?
On the screen right now?
Yeah,
Alright.
just like
The
that you and I are talking, and yeah,
Oh, we're in a voice call,
yeah.
and only us two can see it, and we're doing it through a direct message, so people on the server won't be able to join in. It's just private between us two.
Cool. But we could, if we wanted to have a voice chat with a group, we could do that too.
Yes.
That's one of the cool things about Discord.
Yeah, we can invite people. You can press the button on the top right next to the pin icon.
Yeah.
And just add friends to this DM.
Cool. So I was pretty timid at the beginning, and then I got pretty excited, and now I'm sold. So I really think this is a good thing, and I'm very thankful that you stuck your neck out there and suggested it. So I have a couple more quiz questions for you. Again, fill in the blank. Sorry, Goose, but it's time to blank.
Oh, shoot.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
Spilled coffee.
Spill coffee.
What else can I hint? That's a pretty good hint.
Wait. Oh, was it the scene where they were passing by the control tower?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's time to buzz the tower.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. So for this episode, I'm going to do something a little bit different. By the way, we're looking at a Discord screen right here. For Buffet, the assignment is to listen to the following clip, which is going to be narrated by Vikram, who's helped significantly. Ethan was the brainchild, and Vikram has helped implement the vision. And he's going to explain the basics of Discord and show you around, sort of a virtual tour. And for Buffet, your mission is to get a user account and go find somebody. Think about your class, who you sat next to, who your buddies were when we were in my classroom, and then go find them and chat. Just say hi and reconnect. That's your assignment. AP, you should have done this already. If you haven't, then you should listen to the next part. We're going to write buff on the screen, but AP, again, you should listen if you haven't got an account yet. And then AP, there will be a segment for you, practice problem, and we'll meet up at the other side at the vlog hero segment at the end. And by the way, my username and number is right down here at the bottom, Neato #2736. So if you get lost, that's how to find me. You can friend me once you get in, and I will accept, and I will show you around.
Hi everyone, I'm Vikram, a Super AP from Dr. Nate's 4th period, and as you probably already know, we're going to be using Discord for our online learning through the rest of the year. Discord is a really great tool for talking and through text and voice with other people. It's mainly used for gaming, and computer science obviously isn't gaming, but it's still really a really nice tool because it lets you use text chat and voice chat all in one simple and easy to use app. So let's get into it. So I'm going to pretend I'm a new user who's already downloaded Discord and got an invite link, probably from Edmodo. And right now I'm using a different account to show you what the process looks like for joining the server for a new user. So let's say here we go. I've got the invite link and I can click on it. And now I see here in the top left I've joined the Neato's Beach Club. The first step is to go to the README and verify yourself. Basically, this is like the terms and conditions of any other website, but it's for Discord. So you just kind of read through it. It's nothing insane. And once you're done, Dr. Neat's face is down here, and you just click on that, and you get verified. And then a whole lot of stuff pops up here on the left. So all these channels have their own specific uses, and it can be a bit overwhelming for a new user, but I'll explain what each channel is meant for. First and foremost, the README channel, the one you just went through, is like the terms of service. You just have to read through the whole thing, and then you click the emoji down here to agree with it, instead of checking a box like you normally would on terms of service. And second of all, this roles channel is for you to display whether you're Super AP, AP, or Buffet. You can see here over on the right that people are grouped by whichever group they're in, whether it's Buffet, AP, or Super AP. And we also have a few moderators, and the legendary Dr. Neat himself. But down here, you can pick which role you are. So let's say I'm a Super AP. It says here to click the yellow book, so I'd click the yellow book. Not too complicated there. And now I pop up under the Super AP group, and I have that role right there. Next, the announcements channel is just where moderators or Dr. Neat himself could post any important news or announcements we have. It's just whenever we need to tell everyone something important. We also have a Neato Vids channel where Dr. Neat's vlogs are posted. So every time he posts a video, you get notified that he posted the video. Next, we have the network channel, which simply contains links for our smaller servers, which we can explain later. And we have a help and support, the extra help channel, and this is where you ask for help. As you can see up here, I was really struggling, so I got help from Ethan and Dr. Neat, and that worked out in the end. The polls channel, we haven't really used it yet. It's going to evolve over time as we figure out what we can use it for. Classroom channel is for general on-topic discussion about computer science in general. The buffet channel, as you might guess by its name, is mainly for buffet students to talk about whatever you want to talk about that relates to buffet. So Unity, if you need help with code. AP channel is basically the same, except if you need help with AP stuff, you can talk here. Super AP channel is also mainly for Super APs, but in addition, everyone's allowed to talk in here. So let's say you need help, and I'm a buffet. I could just say, at Vikram, I need help. And then eventually I would respond. And then the chill channel is just an off-topic channel. Just try and keep it civil. It's kind of just snack time discussion or whatever you want to talk about. And then we have 4 voice channels. They're basically the same as the 4 text channels up here. The classroom voice channel is for general talk, and for just if you want to talk with other people from any 3 groups. And as you might guess, the buffet channel is to talk with other buffets, the AP channel is to talk with other APs, the super channel is to talk with other super APs. And just like before, if you're a buffet or AP and needs help, and there's someone sitting in the super channel, I could go in there and ask for help. So yeah, that's basically all these things on the left. That's a bunch of channels. Got text channels up here where you can type, and you have voice channels down here where you can talk with other people, and it's really cool. Over here on the right is everyone who's currently online and offline, as you can see here. And we have certain moderators of the server with Dr. Neat. We have a bunch of super APs, a bunch of APs, buffets, a couple bots with. So, just like we have one big server for all students in the classroom, we have individual servers for buffet and AP students. And first, I'll just talk about the buffet server because most of the APs already are in their server. But to join the buffet server, you simply head into the Neato's Beach Club, which is our big server. Then you click on the network channel, and you click on this join button next to the Neato's Buff Club. And once you click join, it'll look just like it did on the big server, where you have to click on the readme, and then you read through all this. And once you're done reading that, you click on the emoji of Dr. Neat to agree, and then all this stuff pops up on the left. In the roles channel, you can set your role to either you're here to help or you're a buffet student. So let's say I'm a buffet student, I would click this blue book, and then I pop up under the buffet role right here. And then the announcements channel is simply for important announcements. Like you see here, it says to change your nickname to your full name. So I'll do that right now. And there we go. So now this is for just so we can recognize each other, and it's much more helpful knowing who everyone is. And then the network channel, again, just like the big server, this just has links to the other 3 servers. Yeah. The buffet chat is just for general talk about buffet discussion and stuff. The catch-up channel is about Dr. Neat's latest lesson, if you need help with anything. The Unity channel is for Unity-specific talk, if you need help with code or anything. And we have one single voice channel for any help or discussion you want to have with other people over voice. So yeah, this is just a nice, small, simple server specific for buffet students. And we have one just like this for AP as well. But that's it.
Okay, AP, before we get into the practice problem for today, if you haven't got a username and account on Discord yet, first of all, you're behind because we're using that to communicate, but do it. And if you're not sure how to do it, then you should go back and listen to the buffet portion of this episode, because it walks through a tutorial sort of led by Vikram, and it shows you the steps on how to do that. So please do that if you haven't done it yet. Hi, AP. So I'm going to give you another practice problem. And I think from here on out, if I were you, I would treat each of these problems like it was the real AP test. And so when you're in the mood, hit the play button. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to project the question like I have been in the past. So here's page 1. So hit the, you decide when you're ready, and then hit the play button and time yourself and decide whether you're going to handwrite it or whether you're going to use Notepad++ or your favorite IDE, and then do the problem, and then submit to Edmodo after you're done your solution, and just do that like in a time sequence. And I think if you do that, by the time the real AP test comes, you will be in great shape. You already know the material. Okay, the questions that you're going to be asked here, you've had so much practice on them. In fact, I'm having a hard time finding. Okay, I'm going to project page 2. I'm having a hard time finding enough questions to ask you because this is page 2, because you've done so many of them. But one of them is going to have an array or an array list like this one. And the other one is basically going to have a question where you have to call methods from a class and inside or write methods for a class, and the body of those methods is going to have either a while statement, a for loop, or an if statement with a bunch of conditions. And all of those things are something that you have done repeatedly from first semester primarily. Okay, now I'm going to project page 3. Okay, so I strongly encourage that. If you're still wrestling with whether you want to write it by hand or type it, then do one, like I'm going to try to give you 2 per week. You should do the same with your homework. Okay, so from me, you're going to get 2 quiz experiences a week, and both of them you should be simulating the test environment in order to get better at that. Oh, and so I'm going to now switch over to the solution. So if you, what I would do is pause the video right now and go back, do it however way you're going to do it. And then when the next clip comes on, it's going to be the answer. Good luck. Okay, so here comes the answer. I did this problem in 15 minutes. Okay, and I'm learning like you. Like I've told you in the last one, I was gonna I think it was the frog one, and I was gonna simulate the whole thing, and I can do this, and it ended up taking me an hour. So don't do that. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm getting this. So I had a lot of time. This question was Olympic scoring, if you can remember that. It was either a homework assignment or a lab or something, I think, way back at the beginning. So you move the high score judge, the low score judge, and take the average. So I felt like this was pretty easy. So here's part A. Yeah, and you can hit pause, yay. So I'm not going to say much about it. It's pretty straightforward. And then, whoops, wait, I should give you a little more time. Part A, and then part B. Part B was a little more involved, but still, it's pretty straightforward, in my opinion. Okay, good luck. Stay tuned for the vlog hero.
Hey sports fans, so Mrs. Carlson just finished her 145th mask, and you can see on the ticker there that the CV folding team has exceeded 3 million points, and we now have 9 people contributing, 9 different PCs. So this is wonderful, really great. I wanted to make a few comments about sheep. I tried to give 3 perspectives on sheep. The first is whatever you thought when you saw the video of them at the beginning of this episode. The second was input from a vet student, my daughter. And then the third was my metaphor for my job, helping you guys learn coding remotely. I wanted to comment a little bit about the last 2. I mean, you know how you feel, so that whatever you think, that's great. 90% of you are not going to become coders for a career. Okay, I got over 20 years of data, and I accept that, and I don't think that I think it's fine. I just want everyone to know what it is, and if it works for you, that's great. So I'm trying to give some exposure to other things you can do. And my daughter is over the top passionate about animals and so excited to be a vet, and it's killing her to be here now when she wants to have her hands touching animals and helping them. So there was a little sampling of that, and if that's something that you aspire to or have any interest in, let me know, because she actually does help kids at CV find their way to that career, and she has in the past, so I can connect you with her if that's something that you're interested in. With respect to my position, I do feel like Discord is going to fill in a gap that's been missing in my approach to this remote learning, and I'm excited about that. So we need people to get on board there, find a buddy, and connect. As far as the vlog hero goes, Ethan. So out of the blue, he sent me this email suggesting this approach to help with remote learning. You know, how many kids do that? You know, he's sort of a quiet student, and I don't get a lot of emails from him, and then I get something like this, and you know, I read it. I was really skeptical at the beginning, but I talked to him, and then he held my hand and just was a super professional at making a suggestion that he really felt strongly about, and presented it in a way that was, you know, like, I get a lot of emails. Teachers are just getting overloaded with emails. Oh, try this, Zoom this, Google Meets that, blah, blah, blah. And I read a little bit, and I'm a delete, 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 delete. And I get this thing from Ethan, and, you know, he presented it well, and I just, you know, really, really responsible student. And then Vikram is a definite honorable mention. He's really helped with pulling this whole thing off, and you know, he made the videos, and he's always there to answer my questions, because I'm new at this too, and he's very patient. And I think the most impressive thing about all of what I've seen in this evolution of Discord is how well the two of them work together. You know, there's no fighting over who's got credit for this, or I'm better than you, or blah, blah, blah. They're very supportive of each other, and if one of them doesn't have time to help me, they send me to the other one, and there's, you know, I'll say, hey, can we add this feature? And then between the two of them, they figure out who will do the work. And so that, you know, again, as a manager, I used to be one for a long time in aerospace. These are the kind of people that you want on your team. Nice job, guys.